The camera pans across a shimmering ocean, waves crashing gently as Jessica's voice cuts through the salty breeze. "Hey, everyone. Welcome to today's live stream from the Pacific coast," she says, her sun-bleached hair tied back, her eyes sparkling with excitement. She's standing on a rocky outcrop, her wetsuit glistening, a drone buzzing overhead to capture the vast blue expanse. "Today's special because we're diving with my favorite friend, Orca, the wild killer whale I've been tracking for years." She gestures toward the water, where a black dorsal fin slices through the surface. The chat explodes with heart emojis and questions. Jessica laughs, reading one aloud. "How do you know it's the same Orca?" She kneels, pointing at the fin. "See that notch? That's Orca's signature. We've been buddies since I started studying her pod." The sun dips low, casting golden hues over the waves. Jessica pulls on her snorkel mask, her voice muffled but eager. "Let's get in the water and see what Orca's up to today." She dives in, the drone following, capturing her silhouette against the coral reef below. The audience feels the thrill, hooked on what's next. Underwater, Jessica swims gracefully, bubbles trailing from her snorkel. The camera catches Orca gliding nearby, her massive body moving with effortless power. Jessica's voiceover, pre-recorded for clarity, narrates, "Orcas are apex predators, but they're also deeply social. Orca's pod is like her family." The Orca rolls playfully, her eye meeting Jessica's, a moment of connection that feels almost human. The live chat buzzes. "Is she really looking at you?" Jessica surfaces briefly, grinning. "Oh, she sees me, all right. Orcas are crazy smart. Some say they're as intelligent as us." She dives again, swimming alongside Orca, who emits a series of clicks and whistles. Jessica mimics the sounds through a small device, explaining, "This is how we talk. It's not perfect, but she knows I'm trying." The water glows turquoise, fish scattering as Orca circles back. Jessica points out scars on Orca's flank, her tone softening. "These are from fishing nets. She's a survivor." The audience feels the weight of her words, a reminder of the ocean's dangers. Jessica's passion shines, her every move showing her love for this creature and her mission to protect it. Back on the shore, Jessica sits on a rock, drying off, her laptop open to read viewer comments. "You guys are asking great questions," she says, scrolling. "Yes, Orca's pod travels hundreds of miles, but they always return here." The drone captures the coastline, jagged cliffs framing the sea. Jessica sips water, her face serious now. Orcas face so many threats: pollution, overfishing, noise from boats. It messes with their sonar. She holds up a small plastic bottle she found underwater, her voice firm. "This doesn't belong here. It's why I do these streams, to show you what's at stake." A viewer asks about Orca's diet. Jessica chuckles, lightening the mood. She loves salmon, but she's not picky. Seals, too. She stands, pointing to a distant splash. "Look, that's Orca breaching." The Orca leaps, her body arcing against the sunset. The chat erupts with awe. Jessica's eyes shine with pride. "She's showing off for you guys." She grabs her fins, ready to dive again. "Let's see if we can catch her hunting." The energy is electric, viewers glued to their screens, drawn into Jessica's world and Orca's wild grace. The camera follows Jessica back into the water, the light dimming as dusk settles. Orca swims closer, her pod now visible in the distance, fins cutting through the waves. Jessica's voiceover returns. "Orcas hunt as a team. It's like a choreographed dance." The drone zooms out, showing 3 orcas circling a school of fish, their movements synchronized. Jessica stays back, respectful, her camera catching every detail. "They're using bubble nets to trap the fish," she explains, her voice hushed with awe. Orca surges forward, her jaws snapping, and the chat goes wild. "That was insane." Jessica laughs, surfacing to catch her breath. "It's wild, right, but it's also survival." She points out a calf swimming near Orca, its smaller fin bobbing. "That's her baby, born last year. She's teaching him to hunt." The tenderness in Jessica's voice resonates, mirroring the bond between mother and calf. She adjusts her mask, diving deeper to follow the pod. The water grows darker, but the camera's light catches Orca's white patches, glowing like a beacon. The audience feels the intimacy of this moment, connected to the ocean's pulse. As night falls, Jessica climbs aboard a small boat, the live stream still rolling. The drone hovers, capturing the POD's silhouettes against the moonlit water. Jessica wraps a blanket around her shoulders, her face lit by the laptop screen. "Okay, gang, let's talk about what we just saw," she says, reading comments. A viewer asks if orcas ever attack humans. Jessica shakes her head. "In the wild, almost never. They're curious, not aggressive." She shares a story of orca nudging her once, gently, like a greeting. The chat fills with heart eyes emojis. Jessica's tone shifts, urgent now. But their world is changing. Warming oceans, less food, it's tough out there. She holds up a graph on her laptop, showing declining fish stocks. "This is why we need to act. Reduce waste, support sustainable fishing." The boat rocks gently, orca's fin visible nearby. Jessica smiles softly. She's still here, watching us. The connection between them feels palpable, a bridge between human and wild. Jessica promises to answer more questions soon, urging viewers to stay tuned for the POD's next move. The stream continues as Jessica steers the boat, following the pod at a safe distance. The night sky sparkles, stars reflecting on the water. Orcas navigate by sound, Jessica explains, her voice steady. Their clicks bounce off objects, like natural sonar. She plays a recording of orcas' calls, haunting and melodic, filling the air. The chat raves. "It's like whale music." Jessica nods, her eyes distant. "It's their language. I've spent years learning it." She points to a device on the boat, a hydrophone picking up live orca sounds. The audience hears the clicks and whistles, a symphony of the deep. Jessica's passion is infectious, her knowledge deep but accessible. "Every pod has its own dialect," she says, like accents. Orca breaches again, closer now, her splash rocking the boat. Jessica laughs, wiping water from her face. She's such a ham. The chat floods with donations, viewers inspired by her work. Jessica thanks them, her voice earnest. "This helps fund our research, our fight for the ocean." The night feels alive, the bond between Jessica, Orca, and the audience growing stronger with every word. Dawn breaks, painting the sky pink. Jessica, still on the boat, looks tired but exhilarated. "We've been out here all night," she says, her voice hoarse but warm. "Thanks for sticking with me." The drone shows the pod swimming lazily, Orca at the lead. Jessica shares a memory. "The first time I saw Orca, I was a grad student, terrified but obsessed." She laughs, brushing hair from her face. "She changed my life." The chat asks about her work. "I study orca behavior to help protect them," she says, "but it's more than data. It's about respect." She points to a distant fishing boat, her tone serious. "Overfishing starves them. We need balance." Orca's calf swims closer, playful, and Jessica's face lights up. "He's learning fast." The live stream's energy peaks, viewers sharing her joy. Jessica checks the time, sighing. "We're wrapping soon, but first, one more dive." She slips into the water, the camera following. Orca swims near, their connection undeniable. The audience feels it too, a shared love for this wild world, urging them to care, to act, to protect. Back on shore, Jessica sits cross-legged, the sunrise glowing behind her. The live stream nears its end, but the energy lingers. "What a night," she says, her voice soft but powerful. Orca and her pod, they're not just animals. They're family, with stories and struggles like ours. She reads final comments, answering one about how viewers can help. Support ocean cleanups, reduce plastic, learn about sustainable seafood, she urges. The drone captures Orca's fin one last time, disappearing into the horizon. Jessica's eyes follow, her smile bittersweet. She's out there, living her life, and I'm honored to share it with you. The chat overflows with gratitude, viewers moved by her passion. Jessica waves, her voice cracking slightly. "Thanks for joining us. Let's keep fighting for the ocean." She signs off, the screen fading to black, but the impact lingers. The audience is left inspired, connected to Jessica's mission and Orca's world, ready to carry that spark forward into their own lives, to protect the wild beauty they've witnessed.